Imagine checking your lottery ticket and discovering you've just won $50 million. No more bills. No more worrying about rent. No more alarm clocks. Most people think winning the lottery would solve every problem they'll ever have. But here's the strange part. A surprising number of lottery winners end up broke. Some lose everything within just a few years. Some lose their families. Some lose their friends. And some even say they wish they had never won. So how can someone receive millions of dollars and still end up with nothing? The answer isn't what you think. It has almost nothing to do with money, and everything to do with human psychology. Let's imagine something. Tomorrow morning you wake up, check your phone, and somehow you've just won $50 million. What would you do first? Buy a Lamborghini? Quit your job? Book a luxury holiday? Buy your parents a house? Most people already have a list in their heads. And that's exactly where the problem begins. Because the moment your income changes, your lifestyle immediately tries to catch up. Psychologists call this lifestyle inflation. When people suddenly earn more money, they usually don't save more. They simply spend more. A bigger house, a nicer car, more expensive holidays, better clothes. It feels harmless because there's still millions sitting in the bank. But over time, those decisions become habits, and those habits slowly eat away at what once felt like unlimited money. Now imagine your friends and family find out you've won. Suddenly, people you've barely spoken to in years start calling you. Old classmates message you. Distant relatives appear out of nowhere. Everyone has a business idea. Everyone needs a loan. Everyone has an emergency. At first, you want to help because you tell yourself, I've got more than enough. But every check you write, every gift you buy, every favor you agree to slowly chips away at your fortune. Not because you're a bad person, not because you're stupid, because saying no is one of the hardest things humans can do, especially when people know you have money. Many lottery winners feel guilty refusing people they care about, even when those requests never stop. Then comes one of the biggest psychological traps of all. After a few months, the mansion no longer feels exciting. The sports car feels normal. Flying first class becomes expected. This is called hedonic adaptation. It's the tendency for humans to quickly get used to improvements in life. What once felt incredible slowly becomes ordinary. Think about the last time you bought a new phone. For the first week, it felt amazing. A month later, it was just your phone. The same thing happens with expensive watches, designer clothes, luxury cars, and even multi-million-dollar homes. Your brain constantly resets what feels normal, so you start chasing bigger and bigger purchases just to feel the same excitement again. The problem is that excitement always fades. Here's something even more interesting. Most people think becoming rich automatically makes someone good with money. It doesn't. Money doesn't erase bad habits. It amplifies them. If someone already spends impulsively, millions of dollars simply allow them to spend impulsively on much bigger things. Instead of buying expensive shoes, they buy expensive cars. Instead of financing a small apartment, they buy a mansion they can't afford to maintain. Instead of wasting hundreds, they waste millions. The behavior stays exactly the same. Only the numbers become bigger. Another reason lottery winners struggle is because they often never learned how to manage wealth. Most people spend decades learning how to earn money, but almost nobody learns how to keep it. Managing large amounts of money requires patience, planning, investing wisely, understanding taxes, avoiding scams, and resisting emotional decisions. Suddenly receiving millions without those skills is like giving someone the keys to a Formula One car before they've ever driven. The money disappears faster than anyone expects. The truth is, wealth isn't created by one lucky moment. It's built through thousands of small decisions made consistently over many years. Every time you choose to save instead of impulse buying, you're building wealth. Every time you invest instead of spending, you're building wealth. Every time you avoid buying something just to impress other people, you're building wealth. These decisions aren't exciting. They're often boring. but boring habits are usually the ones that make people financially successful. So what's the lesson here? You don't need millions of dollars to think like someone who keeps them. Start automating your savings so you don't rely on motivation. Wait at least 24 hours before making expensive purchases. Ignore social media pressure to constantly upgrade your lifestyle. Focus on buying assets that grow in value instead of liabilities that lose value. And most importantly, remember that money is a tool, not a source of happiness. If your habits are healthy before you're rich, they'll still be healthy after you're rich. Winning the lottery might change your bank account overnight, but it doesn't automatically change your mindset. And without the right mindset, even millions can disappear. So here's the question I want you to think about. If someone handed you $50 million tomorrow, would your habits make you wealthier, or would they quietly destroy everything? The answer to that question is probably more important than the amount itself. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the psychology behind money, wealth, and success, make sure you subscribe. Because understanding how money works is important, but understanding how people think is what truly builds lasting wealth.